What up, little bro?
What's good?
You all right?
Yeah, I'm chilling, man. I feel good. How you feeling?
Feeling amazing, man. Beautiful day outside.
Yeah, no doubt.
Well, yeah, y'all. Welcome to episode 7 of Player Perspective with Dre and Big Ham. I'm Big Ham. That's Lil Dre, and we here to kick it with y'all.
Yeah, man. Welcome back, y'all, for another week with Big Ham and Bigger Drake.
Bigger Dre is crazy. That's OD.
Nah, but man, we here to talk about football, UFL, last week's games, upcoming games, the good and the bad. So let's get right to it. I don't got a lot of time.
We don't care. It's not about you. It's about the fans. Anyway, bro, let's pull up the games from last week. What we had last week? We had some great games last week. We had some great games last week. All pretty close games except for one. Well, two. Damn. Well, let's get started with the what I called last week the battle of mid, the Memphis Showboats versus the Arlington Renegades. Man, we knew Arlington wasn't a bad team though. We knew Arlington was going to show out. They just been having some bad luck. And like I said, I feel like Memphis overall as a whole is probably the bottom tier team in this league this season. And they came out, Arlington came out and showed that they record don't define them, and they could play. They just been getting unlucky. So shout out to Arlington. Luis Perez had another great week. So you know,
Yeah. No, Arlington came to play. I expected them to do that, man. They was eager to get a win, and they played good football that whole game, and it showed. So, um, putting up 47 points, that's not mid at all. I knew them boys was good. I knew they wasn't mid. So, but yeah, that was a good game, man. Good game by
yeah,
Arlington.
no, it was a really good game. Hopefully the quarterback that started for the Stallions is okay. For some reason, down 30, he decided to jump head first
The
into the
who?
end.
The Showboats?
Yes, they quarterback that started. Black dude, forget bro that. Sorry to you, no disrespect. But he was they down 30. It's 30-9. Bro jumped head first into the end zone. Like, I don't even think it was into the end zone. I think it was like for a first down, like jump and landed right on his head. Like, bro, just go out of bounds. Like, the game's out of reach. Then they have
Hopefully,
to put Cookers back in. First drive, Cookers fumble. So it was just a lot of stuff going on in that game, bro. That just made me kind of chuckle. But
Arlington
hey,
needed it, man. Arlington
yeah,
needed that.
Arlington needed that win for sure. They needed to go out there and dominate somebody. They ain't even just need a win. They needed to go out there and dominate somebody. After being 0-6, you start to second guess yourself. Like, man, like what's going on? So they definitely need to go out there and win in dominating fashion like that. That's great for their confidence moving forward. Can we pull off the playoff picture right quick? Do they still have a shot in the XFL? Let me see
Who?
what's going on. Arlington.
Now they don't got a shot. It's over with.
Do you know that? Well, oh yeah, it's over with. It's over with. Ain't
Yeah.
nobody care. Yeah, it's over with. It's over. It's about over with. Yeah, because I know the USFL's the conference championships already set. XFL, yeah, they playing. It's already set June 8th. Those two teams locked it. You feel me? So
Yeah, we got to beat St. Louis and Arlington, and that'll make it, I think, a three-way tie. But we'll talk about that when we get there, bro.
yeah,
Let's talk
we'll
about
talk about
that.
that later. But yeah, well, yeah, good job to Arlington. Even though their season basically over this point, still, building for next season. Just, them guys still human. They got to go home at the end of the season. They want to know they put their best foot forward, and they won some games. So, shout out to them. So let's move. We can move on to the next game. What we got next? What we got next? All right, we got what I feel like was one of the best games this season. St. Louis Battlehawks versus the Birmingham Stallions. Really, really good game, back and forth. They were making it a really, really big deal because I guess AJ McCarron first game back in Alabama since college. He played at Alabama, so that was cool to see. Um, Birmingham, they pulled it off. They pulled it off. It was a hard fought game though. St. Louis definitely gave them a run for their money. I think St. Louis gave them the biggest challenge they faced yet. So it was good to see somebody giving them a challenge and not just running away with everything. What'd you think about that game?
It was a good game, man. Two good teams going at it. The team that made the less mistakes won. I feel like
Mm-hmm.
Birmingham was really running like two or three plays the whole game, same plays,
Yeah,
and
slants.
they had
A lot of slant. Nah,
just taking what St. Louis was giving them. So that's
nah.
how.
There was a funny moment on the TV broadcast where the announcer's like, man, Birmingham just keep beating them with these slants. And then you skip over to Skip Holtz, and he in the quarterback ear like, take the slant. It's there every time. Take the slant. And then they skip over to Anthony Beck, Coach Beck, and he on their sideline like, they don't got no passing game. It's just slant, slant, slant. And he was heated. He like, bro, they just keep running slant, slant.
Yeah.
And then, like, not even 2 minutes after that, bro scored on like the 50-yard slant. Like, so it was just, nah, that was hilarious, bro. That was hilarious. That probably was the funniest mic'd up moment of all season. Cause like just showing one side coach is knowing, hey, we're just gonna keep doing this because it keep working. We're just gonna spam it. And the other coach mad, like they just keep running slants. Nah, that was hilarious. But yeah, nah. That shows even if you know what somebody doing, you still got to stop it, bro. And that's what people say all the time. It don't matter if the defense know what we're doing. Offensive coaches say that all the time. I don't care if the offense knows what we're doing every time. They got to stop it. And
Yeah,
it's harder than you think. So
sure.
that was hilarious. Great game. A lot of talent on both sides, on both teams there. Agent McCarron still looking good. It's actually funny because Luis Perez on Arlington 0-6, and people thinking he might be MVP front runner. I don't know. He going crazy. You would think it would be Adrian Martinez, but because he was splitting games early on, he hasn't really had a chance to kind of put up some of the numbers that those other two guys have. But yeah, that was a great game. That was a great game.
I mean, this is
Probably a
gonna
preview of the championship. Huh?
yeah, game three. You good?
Yeah. But yeah, that game's probably preview of the championship game. Shout out to both those teams. That's in my opinion. I think it is. But yeah, let's move on. Game 3. Michigan Panthers versus the DC Defenders. Damn, what that should say? 22-9. What happened?
Michigan, bro, they came out strong, started fast, controlled the game. I mean, when you run the ball at a high level and you got running clock on your side, you can control the time of possession. It just made it hard. And offense couldn't get in the rhythm. Kudos to Michigan. They played some good football. They made it
They had
tough.
a quarterback that only been there a week tearing y'all up. Bro was locked in. But now they was running the ball. They run game was looking elite. Yeah, they was running the ball. Bro, what's the real name? Colbert. He was running hard. Uh, you know, Tiamo took that big hit. I don't think that was roughing the passer. Bro hit him standing straight up. That was a good no call, I feel like. Um, any insight what's going on with his hand? Is he gonna be all right?
Yeah, he should be good. Yeah.
He should be good. And then go ahead, you got in there for a minute. A little, do you want to talk about what happened when you got in? A little chain of events, get your point of view of that situation.
I mean, yeah, I got in the game. Tommy went out. He was getting evaluated for that hit. I got in, started moving the ball. I tried to scramble one play, and then ended up getting rolled up, getting tackled, and rolling up on my ankle. So I'll be out 4 to 6 weeks. It's unfortunate, but it's a part of the game. Could have been worse. So literally in probably a month, I'll be back good, running, throwing. So I'll be cool.
Yeah. So it's not no career defining, career ending injury. It's just unfortunately a season ending because when you are put on IR in this league, it's a minimum of 5 weeks, and there's only 3 weeks left in the regular season. So very unlikely that Dre will be back this season. But shit, Dre, congratulations on the season. I mean, you there, you made the team, you was got played. It's not easy to do. When the leagues merged, a lot of people were left without a job. So you still did what you had to do with the limited opportunities you were given, and hopefully, next year there's always next year. You feel me? So we don't know what the future holds, but I'm praying for you. You my homie, so I'm hoping for the best for you and your career. But yeah, I hated to see that, man. I was excited when you got in because I feel like at that point the game was still within reach. I think you had a little bit of quarter and a little bit over a quarter left to play. You feel me? So I was excited trying to see if you could make something happen. And it was unfortunate first play you dropped back, scramble that happens, ankle rolled up on. Yeah, but like you said, it's football, man. Next man up. You feel me? Um, but yeah, Michigan looked really good. That quarterback they brought in from the Rams was going crazy. He looked in tune with what they had going on, even though he was new. Marcus Sims' mama had the craziest sign I've ever seen in my life. She had, I mean, it was Mother's Day. She was holding up a sign that says, I used to breastfeed Marcus Sims." That was crazy. But I guess that's an inside family joke what they got. I don't know. Maybe he was breastfed for a long time or something. Like, when you think you stopped being breastfed? How old you were? Like 7?
I was on formula. I didn't really get breastfed.
That's why you small. If you would have got breastfed, you might have been 6'5".
Nah, facts. It is what it
Talk
is.
to moms about that, bro.
Nah, when I'm lacking in height, I got in other places, so I'm cool.
Bro, this is a family show, you freak, man.
Talk about my hands, like
bro. I don't know what you talking about.
Bro, like, what are you talking about, dude? Talk about my hands.
Nah, our shit air at like 10 p.m., bro. You can say what you want, but you're wildin', bro.
I'm talking about my hands, bro. My hands.
Oh, what you talking about?
Big hands, dude.
Ew. Jesus Christ.
You hyping tripping.
Hey, yo, all right, bro.
Dang, I wasn't tall, but I got blessed with big hands. That's why I throw a football well. You tripping.
Yeah. Hey, but now, shout out to Michigan, bro, for clinching a spot in the USFL championship. Michigan versus Birmingham. This is gonna be a good game. I feel like Michigan coming to play, bro. I don't think they just gonna let Birmingham walk all over them. Why are they announcing this game so early though? Well, I guess because it's already set, but damn, at least just give us some suspense.
Yeah, it's already clinched, bro.
Yeah, it's already clinched by both teams. But, shout out. Hey, I think we got a graphic showing head-to-head UFL versus XFL. We can pull that right quick. That's fire. I think that shows great balance in the league. 7 wins against each other. That shows that, I know there was a lot of talk before the merger, which league was better, which one had better. I don't know. You could say broadcast quality, uniform, stadium, all of that. But as far as talent, as you can see, especially with the leagues merging and they're being so condensed, the talent is fairly evenly spread. Birmingham is dominating the way they are just based off combination of things, talent, coaching, chemistry, things like that. But as you can see, the talent is evenly spread out. 7 wins to 7 wins. I think that's great for the brands, for both brands, and just, showing the fans that, hey, this is a competitive league. Well, yeah, that's good to see. Looking forward to the playoffs. Looking forward to the championship game for sure. But we still got 3 games left, so can't skip ahead. I know that's irritating for the coaches of Birmingham and Michigan because you know how coaches are. They don't like to look ahead at all. Let's focus on the opponent we got this week. They posting talking about the championship game. We still got 3 games left to play, and a lot can happen in 3 games. Obviously, no matter what, they're going to go to the conference championship. But just the the status of your team can change a lot in 3 weeks, in 3 games. So I know
No,
they're mad about that. Like, hey, let's not talk about that. Let's not think about that. Let's look for the opponent we got coming up this week. But yeah, let's move on to the last game. To wrap up y'all game though, yeah, Michigan took it. Y'all just couldn't seem to get y'all footing throughout the game. Like it just seemed like y'all just couldn't get anything going. Every time y'all was close, something happened. But hey. Okay, then we got the San Antonio Brahmas and the Houston Roughnecks. That was a really good game too. Came down to the wire. Cody Latimer scored the go-ahead 3-point conversion. I think that's the only 3-point conversion that has been scored this whole season. Shout out to him. Yeah, the Brahmas pulled it through at the end. Rough break for the Roughnecks. You feel me? They've been trying, but it's been a tough season for them too. But hey, the Brahmas pulled it through.
yeah, that was a good game. 3-point conversion, bro. That's why you got to practice 1 point, 2 point, and 3 point for situations like this. You never know we're gonna need a 3-point conversion. So, but we still gotta, beat St. Louis and beat Arlington, and see what the landings is, and see if we can make it to the playoffs. That's all I'm really thinking about right now. But yeah, that was a good game between them boys. But I think the Roughnecks already eliminated. So honestly,
Yeah, the Roughnecks out of there.
everybody.
Bro, just Coach Phillips, Wade Phillips be seeming like he having a great time out there. It's actually hilarious when they score to me. He's like, yeah, he seems like a kid. That's actually funny. He seems like he enjoyed himself out there, which is cool to see, bro. He don't seem like he uptight out there, except for that week when he felt like that reporter asked him a dumb question. That was funny. He was talking about because we got 3 timeouts. Nah, but Coach Phillips seemed like he having a good time out there. Shout out to Coach Phillips. Shout out to the whole organization over there with the Brahmas. And they basically just beat themselves. They were the Roughnecks last year. The whole Brahmas coaching staff used to be the Roughnecks because the Roughnecks are basically the Houston Gamblers from the USFL, not the XFL Roughnecks. They just kept the name. So that was probably cool. And they were talking about how much roots Coach Phillips got in Houston with him playing there, coaching there. And yeah, so I know that was exciting for him, a little mini homecoming, and he got the dub. So yeah, let's look forward to next week. In the XFL, there's a lot of playoff implications if we have already started talking about. DC versus let's skip down to DC versus we already kind of know what's going on in the USFL, so let's talk about them last. Let's skip down to DC versus the Battlehawks. From what you're saying, y'all got to beat them, huh? This is a must win to have a chance.
Yeah, must win, 100%.
A must win.
It wouldn't
So this is
hurt.
a must win game for the defenders to
Wouldn't
have
hurt
a
if
shot.
Arlington, wouldn't hurt if Arlington beat San Antonio too.
Mm.
But this is a must win conference game. We
I
gotta
feel like every game from now on is a must win
beat us first time.
for y'all 3 teams, for Defenders, Battlehawks, and San Antonio. All 3 games right now are a must win, or you're putting yourself in a lot of jeopardy. Um, Sorry, bro. I'm taking the Battlehawks. Boys look good.
No, that's what's up.
I'm taking the Battlehawks, man. Yeah. Who you got? I know who you got. But what you think some keys to victory for y'all? What y'all need to do to win?
I mean, when we played them last time, going into halftime, they was up by 2.
Mm.
So it was just a couple of plays in the game that really made the game look worse. I mean, after halftime, obviously, turnovers. I think special team turnovers and explosive plays by them got the score up to 45 faster than it should have. So, eliminating those mistakes and just playing good football, we should be fine. So,
One thing I would say is any coach will tell you it's very, very hard to beat a team twice because they know your tendencies, they know where they messed up at. While you might think stuff that worked for you last time is going to work again, and it might not because they've been in the film room, they've been on the practice field just like you. So it is very, very hard to beat a team twice. I think it's going to be a closer game for sure. But I just feel like y'all been playing kind of sloppy lately, unless y'all can kind of clean that stuff up. The Battlehawks been playing kind of crisp, so I'm gonna take the Battlehawks. Let's look at the next game in the XFL. Who we got? Okay, we got Arlington versus San Antonio. Huge implications for playoff picture, like y'all said, because right
I'm
now San
Arlington,
Antonio
man.
has clinched.
Arlington with the dub, man. They gonna get it done. Luis Perez, they got a
I'll take
W.
Arlington too, bro. I feel like Arlington is gonna be hot coming off last week. Their confidence is up.
Got a
They know
W
what they can do.
already. So they feeling good. They got a
Yeah, they
W
feeling good.
already,
Yeah,
feeling good. And I feel
I
like
like
them
Arlington.
come out. Luis Perez gonna continue to stay hot like he's been all season. And I don't think they lose another game for the rest of the season except when they come to us for the last game. So
Mm.
that's my take on it.
Okay, yeah, I like Arlington. I feel like they hot right now. You know, they got a lot of confidence. They coming off that win. They want to spoil somebody's season, bro. And in football, when you know you can't get there no more, let's ruin it for somebody else. Let's send them home too. So let's not let them think oh it's just sweet. You know, like they just got some practice games and then they go into the playoffs. Nah, we gonna send y'all home with us. So yeah, no, I like Arlington right there. Then what we got next? Now let's move forward to the USFL. We got, and I also feel like by the UFL just promoting so early that these teams are already in the championship, it kind of takes away. Like it seemed like these last three games are pointless now. Like it seemed like they just. I mean, these are games that Michigan and Birmingham should win easily. So I mean, maybe the Roughnecks might give Birmingham a little bit of fight, but I see Michigan steamrolling the
Yeah,
show.
both games, man. Michigan and Birmingham should win. They
Yeah.
probably gonna play some guys that they didn't play all season. Get some different looks at some guys. Probably some guys that they want to bring back next season just to evaluate some guys. But for the most part, I'm
That
pretty
is
sure
true.
like try to protect themselves and still
Yeah.
make sure they're
That
good.
is true. Since they have it clinched, they really don't have any reason to play starters, honestly. Doesn't matter unless they're just I mean the Stallions might have some reason because trying to protect the undefeated record. They've been undefeated for a calendar year now. I don't know how long, they might just be trying to keep milking that and hold their undefeated streak for as long as possible. So they might have a reason to play some starters. But yeah, expect these teams to play some guys that you haven't seen, kind of evaluate some guys. Like I said, this is spring league, no off season, no OTAs. So this is the best time to evaluate guys on your roster and see if you want to bring it back, see what they can do live action. There's some guys that they only saw in camp and they felt like they did enough in camp to stay on the team, but they haven't really got a chance to, give me live reps, probably only on special teams. So yeah, definitely expect some different guys to get in there. But yeah, I think unless Birmingham and Michigan pull all their starters, they should win both. They should both get the dub this week.
Facts, I agree.
Yeah. So no, overall though, great season, great week of football. Got another good week coming up. Can't wait for the playoffs. But I think that's all we got for y'all today, man. Thank y'all for tuning in. Yo, shout out to the fans, bro.